Hello, and welcome to this Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age Let's Play, with me, SLJRPG. A little bit about me before we get into more involved. I'm a British Let's Player, I play a whole bunch of JRPGs, you can find them on the channel. I've done a whole bunch of Final Fantasies, you can find them on the channel. I've done a whole bunch of the Trails games, you can find them on the channel, all that kind of stuff. I kind of use this channel for me as a way of holding myself accountable for having some time for myself in a week. And to relive and rediscover some classics from my childhood, and also to find new ones that are good. It's a very simple Let's Play format. I record what I'm playing, I commentate on it, I do some really terrible voice acting, and I pronounce things wrong in what I call J-isms. But if that sounds enjoyable to you, and you like my particular brand of kind of calm commentary, then please, stick around, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. I'll be here either way. A little bit of background with me in Final Fantasy XII. I wanted to play this a long time ago, but my laptop that I was using at the time was too shit for me to record and play it. And it's the accountability I'm here for with the channel. So I've got a new setup now, it's a couple of years on, and I can play Final Fantasy XII again, and it just felt like the obvious choice after I finished playing Daybreak. Final Fantasy XII is actually the first Final Fantasy that I ever pre-ordered. I've got my copy of it on PlayStation 2, as well as the guidebook that came with the pre-order. But we're playing the Zodiac Age, which is a kind of updated version that came out in 2017. Has a different way of doing junctioning systems, has all of that kind of stuff. The most notable thing about Final Fantasy XII is it's set in Ivalice, which is of course the Final Fantasy Tactics universe, but I'm unsure if it's before or after. I'll have to get some clarification for that for myself. But it's kind of got a Star Wars-esque inspiration whilst still being in a fantasy universe. And it's obviously got a very different combat system, a bit more MMORPG. I think it's quite similar to the Xenoblades system, which I have not played. But I think without any further ado, we'll just crack on the fuck in with it. I'm excited to relive this. It's very nostalgic for me. I never finished it as a teenager, at the ripe old age of like 15, 16, but I'm excited to try and endeavour to do that today. I remember some of the people, I remember very little of the plot shifts. It's been a good 16 years, so without any further ado, I think we go ahead and try a new game. This mode uses no use for that, all of that. Controls. I think I might have to switch around. Look at all of these. It's not going to help me, is it? Confirm button. I want it to be type A because I'm just so used to that now. So we'll confirm that there. Oh, controls. And we'll do confirm button A. We'll go back now. Nice. And that should be. We'll keep all of those. Obviously keep subtitles on. Screen shake. I have no idea what that means. Camera access 9. Speed mode multiplier times 4 is fine. English language re-contrasted, that's fine. I'm going to take the music, sound effects, and voices down ever so slightly. And this feels like the good shout, so without any further ado, let's head our way to Ivalice. I also tend to favour cinematic options. I'm also aware that I'm playing on a widescreen, so some of it's going to be cut off like this, because they didn't do widescreen patches for it, which is a little bit annoying, but hey. It's not going to stop me enjoying it. Hopefully it doesn't stop you enjoying it. Year 1704, Old Valadian, Kingdom of Dalmasca, the royal city of Rabanastra.
In the name of the Father, and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity. Far on.
Arcadia should launch an attack by both land and air, our kingdom will stand little...
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible!
My father? I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca. There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalbano with all haste.
I will go.
And I will go at his side.
Galtea, stand watch over your life.
That I be considered worthy.
I think you can very much see the Star Wars influence heavy in that opening scene. Heavy. Also, a nice little bait and switch between the person you believe to be the main character.
Blessings of the Great Father descend and guide your bodies return to the earth. Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Pharaoh.
The death of Lord Rozarria Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the kingdom of Dalmasca.
So much tactics.
The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice. Archadia in the east, Rozarria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rozarria's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Archadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Archadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Romanos, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
Memoirs of Marquis Halimondir IV, Chapter 12 of The Fall of Kingdoms. So much like Final Fantasy Tactics, that one, which I do have on the channel. You can go check it out.
You there? Can you hear me? It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand?
Nalbina Fortress, Northward.
Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanasta.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Here we go.
So go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Godspeed indeed.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it.
We move!
You can't say Final Fantasy doesn't do intros well, hey. Always. You must always be mindful of your surroundings. Use the right left bumper to look around, which we shall do. It's a useful way to spot Imperials. Give it a try. Adjust the viewing angle. To walk, use the left bumper, X. Walk or run with the left button. Use depending on your situation. You can walk. Come stand before me. Here we go. You see the marker above my head. It's a talk icon. You can use these to talk to any of the follow. You can talk to any characters showing one of these. To talk to someone, approach them and press A. Talk to a friend by the gate. So I can hear my dog about to start because I need to feed them. I've already learned this. Let's read here. Life is worth too much to throw away, Rex. Do what you can. Don't try to be an hero. Save the hero stories for your brother once we're back in Rabanastra. Just listen to the captain and we'll get through this. We'll enter the fortress through this gate. We gotta go. Indeed we do, but I'm gonna check here just to make sure there's not any more stuff. Of course, this was a big change in the series. They were able to do this. Right, we can talk to you. I'm just gonna say we'll go through the gate. So, to interact, you see the marker above your head. It's called an action icon. One of these will appear when you approach a door, switch, or an item, or the like. You'll learn more about what you found. Walk close to the icon will change. Then press A. Try opening the gate. Iron gate open. In time, we'll drive back any Imperials standing between us and the King. Dalmasca's future hangs in the balance. Stay focused on the foes before you, Rex. I will watch rearward. Damn straight. Right. You can open the party menu by pressing Y. From the party menu, you can examine your equipment and inventory. First, a little bit of fighting here. That red line is the target line. Take heed, you're being targeted. When the foe's target line is red, and when you target a foe, the line is blue. If you see a red line, look for foes at once. Though rarely apparent, use the R to look around. When you found it, press A to open the battle menu. Select attack and target a foe. Close the distance using the left bumper and you'll automatically attack until the foe is defeated. You can change the target's actions at any time. If HP falls, press A to select items from the battle menu and use a potion. After using an item, you'll automatically resume your previous action. There's no need to input your commands again. You can do it, Rex. Show me. Block. Oh, it died in one spell hit. Interesting. Right. And then I can open here. We got Rex. Status. Inventory. Cure, Thunder, Mithril Sword, Buckler, and all these things. This is nostalgic as fuck. Anyway. Mate, I'm like 13 again. How old would I be when this came out? 2006? 14? 13, 14?
Captain?
And now we're gonna see our first enemy. Okay, it's a boss, but we're actually gonna go ahead and use magic. And that should have hit it faster. We're gonna attack here. We're going to keep on doing the action. As you can see, it's a lot different. There was obviously MMORPG, but we've done fairly decent. Everyone's going to heal us here. Oof, 57, wowza. We're going to keep on using Black Magic's Thunders on it. Oof, wowza. And I hope that someone else heals us.
you'll not hold much longer.
We receive you, Tomberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Tonberry disengaging.
So, there's going to be 3 ones here. We'll attack Swordsman D. Ready for our attack. Go in. They blocked it there. I mean, Bosch is just going to fuck anyone up who's here. Let's face it. We'll learn more about the Gambit system and everything at a later point, I'm sure. Right, let's head on in. Oh, look, you can outline the map for us here. Interesting. That is handy. There's no minimap way through the fortress. When the minimap is the top right of the screen, you may not be able to gain your bearings. Should you lose your way, consult your location map with the back button. Bring up the map of the fortress we gave you before we set out. If you find yourself at the last, press the L button, left stick down will allow you to view the location map. There we go. Interesting. So we can do this to see this, and then this to bring it up onto the overlay. But I think I'm okay with that either, to be honest. Okay, let's head on in.
Vossler! Where are you?
What if Captain Ivalice has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait. Quickly, Rex.
Indeed, right. We've got to have a look-see around first, because I know that there should be items for us. I'm not sure exactly where they are. How does one sprint in this game? There must be a way. But let's check the configurations, controls. Up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right. All of these, all fine. Target group, reset camera. I mean, I could run a whole bunch of this stuff, but I'm using a controller for this. Right. I've got to fight everyone. There's several enemy soldiers beyond this point. There is no need to destroy them all. Sometimes it's necessary to escape. The R command will allow you to abandon the fight with an enemy and run away. Escaping from a pointless battle is nothing to be ashamed about. Very true, but right now, with Bosch here, we can literally take on everyone. And there it is, there's a treasure chest. Obtained a potion. Right, we're looking out for more of those guys. There it is here. Can't see any more. Apparently these guys are just endlessly spawning in, which of course is fine. Block. We want to make sure we tackle all of them though. Just want to get used to this system because it's very different to games I've been playing recently. They're taking down that guy. Then if we go here, there's an upstairs area. Interesting. But I think a lot to be said. Sneak attack will give me... Nice. Can't see any more here. Yes, there it is. Nice. I want to make sure I'm getting all of the treasure chests. The achievements. Nice. As they are coming in thick and fast here. A block. Okay, let's make our way up. And we can see our first saving crystal. This is a save crystal, Rex. You can save your progress by approaching the crystal and pressing A. Touching one of these will also restore your HP and MP. Though you will gradually recover HP as you move about, it can take time. Do not miss this opportunity to refresh yourself and your allies. There is more I could tell you, but we know time. Heed the lessons of the battlefield and you'll do well. Come, we must reach His Majesty before it's too late. We're not going to save the current game. What we will do is make our way through and up.
Intruders! Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
Indeed. Right. One down. Gotta be careful. Block and attack. I can try and escape them for a while, but then we need to make sure that we're not completely losing ourselves. Boom. I need to try and figure out my inventory stuff. I will, however, use a high potion here. Can I use this? Oh yes, I can't remember. I gotta do everything via here. God damn. Right. Right, let's make our way through. Passage door. We're by ourselves. Cannot see any chests. The king is dead.
Your Majesty. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Dalmasca to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent.
Hello!
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear Captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And to think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Off you go.
For the homeland.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanasta. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. with this foremost in my thoughts, I, to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
And here we go.
Vaughn! Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
And we meet Van, right, our true protagonist and Rex's younger brother. We're a couple of years on. Take out the dire rats. Like so. And there we go.
Wow, Vaughn! You got him all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now. That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
Certainly will. So I know that Van is a bit of a controversial character. But there we go.
What'd you say? Sir, you haven't paid, and I... What? Haven't paid? On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
A little rapscallion.
What? My pouch! It's gone! The boy!
Get out the way! Oh!
What? Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this? One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own.
So that's Van's whole deal, is that he wants to be a sky pirate. That's correct.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
Fun, fun, fun. And I think with this, your location on the map often bears a mark showing your destination. Consult the map when you're unsure of where to go to next. World map has been added to the party menu. And here we are in Rabanastra. You got in trouble with the Imperials again, Van. Try to be careful, if not for your own sake, then for Miguelo and Pinello's, alright? Maybe so. Right. There is actually not much point of us going anywhere but to go see Miguelo right now, I believe. But what I wouldn't mind is a save point.
Vaughn, I was waiting.
Pinello said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble on the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sand Sea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too? Nah. I can't leave my shop, and I've Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sand Sea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
That we will. That we will. Right. We're back here with Van. Miguelo's sundries. And which way is it meant to go? That way, towards the thing. But I'm going to try and find a save point. If that's okay with you guys. I do want to kind of check out the spots. It says it's saving anyway. Imperials. It's a whole bunch of stuff. Oh. Equip. Modify equipment. We've got that. He's just got a dagger and a leather cap. That's fine. World map. Let's you visit places. We can see the whole of the world map where we've been. Nice. Right. I think I'm just going to cut it here and say we're going to continue with Van and the story next time. I will see you guys exactly here in a little while. Peace and love.